of the game. We've done that the last couple games, and it's been working out for us.
Didn't break your spirit at all when they regained the lead again in the fourth quarter.
No, not at all. We know how we can score the ball, and we know we're good on the defensive end. So, they're going to make a run. That's the type of team they are. And basketball is a game of runs, but we also know that our run is coming, and we just have to continue to play. Like I said before, Coach Kirk put a few things on the board, to start the series. One of them was stay with it, and we just got to stay with it at all times.
Love the defense, scoring, rebounding. What I love you're doing right now is you're a facilitator. Is the game slowing down for you in the half court, i.e. you run your drag series? They double team Steph. They pitch it back to you. Seems like you're just taking a picture of the whole scene and picking out the openings. Beautiful job penetrating, draw the defense, pitch.
I've done a pretty good job of it the last 2 games, and I even think I can be better. I made a couple decisions tonight. I think I shot one time I should have passed one time I should have shot. So I can still get better at it, but, when you got guys like Steph who is going to draw so much attention, and he put the ball in my hands, he has faith in me. I got to be able to make plays. And,
no more point power forward. Now we're point center. I'm loving it.
You should hand those out at Christmas, a point center. I do want to ask you about Game 4, because you were not shooting well, and for the first time all year, I saw you turn down some open shots going into the game on Thursday night, but you made some incredibly difficult mid-range shots, floaters over Timofey Mozgov. I can remember one banker you made off the glass right on the side. You had timeout. Talk about the work you put in to restore the confidence in your shot and then make shots on Thursday.
Before that game, that day before, we had an off day, and I went out there and put myself through an hour and 5 workout with Luke Walton of just the type of shots that I knew I would get to build that confidence. Sometimes it can be tough to build that confidence in the game, but I know if I go put the work in, just got to shoot the shot. And my confidence was wavering a little bit, and I'm not the type of guy that, my confidence usually waver, but it was. And I knew there was something I could do about it, and I was go put the work in, and I did it, and I felt more comfortable shooting those shots and got a few up in the fall.
We just saw you finish after big-time contact with Timofey Mozgov, where the game before, when you went into Mozgov, he kind of pushed you back. Honestly with me now, was your back bothering you after you took that fall against LeBron here in Game 2? Were you 100% in Game 3?
No, it was bothering me, but, it's June. Nobody's healthy in June. You got to fight through it, so, I'm not one to make excuses. I was on the floor, so that's all that matters. If you're out there, you're healthy. And I was out there. I just had a bad game, and I knew I had to do something to change that.
And you bounced back big time in Games 4 and 5. Going back to Game 3, Dellavedova was all over the floor, and I thought the symbolism was strong tonight when you jumped on him at the end of the game. Tell me about the sequence where you were battling with him and it kind of got near his head, I think, a little bit there at the end when you were rolling around tonight.
He beat us to every loose ball in Game 3, and that's on me to change that. I'm, that work guy for this team, so I knew I had to do something in order to change it, and, I challenged myself, but also challenged the team as well. And, hey, we've gotten into it a couple times. Not really got into it, but a couple skirmishes, but hey, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. But, he's a tough player. We just try to go at it and try to make plays for our team.
You got to be careful there. You could be called for a double dribble there, the way his head went down a couple of times. Give me the mindset of the team. You've had closeout games before, but this one's to win the whole thing, Draymond. What's the mindset of this team when you board that plane tomorrow?
We're going to win Game 6. We're not going to Cleveland saying, hey, if we win, we win. But we got Game 7 at home. This is a closeout game for us. That's the way we're viewing it. We got one game to win. And why not to be Game 6 in Cleveland on their floor? So we're going in with the mindset to do whatever we can to win that game. We're excited, thrilled to be in this position, but yet we're still focused and locked in.
Game 7 would be fun, but we want no part of Game 7. Ended on Tuesday night, Draymond. We couldn't stand to Game 7.
Not at all.
Congratulations to you, man. One more win. River Rock Casino Daily Jackpot. Harrison Barnes only had 3 baskets tonight, but they were memorable here on the putback on the drive-by step. But I've never seen Gary St. Jean on the next one. I've never seen you get so excited. But when he dunked the second one, St. Lee, left-handed, I thought you were going right through the roof. I really did.
I'm yelling, ha! He did that Watch this. Boom! Right in Mozgov's, right in his schnozola. Bammo!
Mike Miller and Timofey Mozgov, Jim, that was a really impressive set down with the left hand.
Oh.
This was a throwdown. This is more than a dunk. This was a throwdown.
Harrison, during the playoff run, I no longer call you Harrison Barnes. I call you Playoff HB. and I want to know why Playoff HB dunks everything.
Just trying to be aggressive. You know, obviously, you know, stakes are higher here. You know, they're not going to always give you the whistle. So, you know, you got to go strong. And, you know, when you try to move the ball around, you know, it's less likely that you're going to make it. So you just try to go up and finish strong.
And the Cavs seem to be using the game plan of let others beat us, and sometimes they're leaving you wide open. How tough is that moment of deciding, I've got to knock this down, or I'm not going to settle and I'll move the ball?
Just a feel. You know, obviously, you know, after Game 3, you know, I definitely, you know, thought about, you know, I should probably attack the rim more. I should do, you know, different things. But, you know, so you try to let it fly. And, you know, coming in this game right here, you know, we wanted to be aggressive at the rim, you know, challenge their bigs and try to get them into foul trouble.
And they matched your small ball with their own. How crucial is it that you're making them react to you now?
It's huge because, you know, we've had a lot of experience, you know, with our small ball lineup. I'm not sure, you know, how often they go to theirs, but you know, we feel very comfortable, you know, doing it for long stretches of time. So when they go small, we feel like we have an advantage.
And when Draymond Green challenged you guys, and he challenged himself, he said we need more toughness, physicality, effort, energy. What was the response from the team?
The effort that we brought in Game 4, you know, to be able to step up and see how we played in Game 3, see how we got, you know out hustle for rebounds and easy possessions, and then to come back in Game 4 and have that energy. And I think that just spilled over into the ninth.
Thanks, HB.
Appreciate it.
We didn't turn it over. We were patient, and 2 words, Stephen Curry. The show he put on was, I mean, unbelievable, and one of the best players in the world, so that's what we expect from him, and we don't take it for granted.
I know there's no such thing as a bad shot with him, but some of the places he was pulling up from.
Yeah, step backs, threes, everything, man. It was beautiful to watch, and he really, you know, pulled us through tonight. We just got to collectively play a little better, but man, what a exhibition by him.
The small, when they go small, that creates more space on the floor, right? So that would be an opportunity for all of you guys to have a little bit more impact.
Yeah, and I mean, we played well. 17-10 was too many. We got to keep that around 8 or 9. If we do that, man, we win by 20 instead of whatever we did. And